Well, friends, it looks like a lot of the wackos on the far left are still not willing to accept the fact that their people are the ones who are attacking all of the honest, law-abiding Americans out there. And they're also not willing to accept the fact that their own constituents kind of have a screw loose. You'll remember the shooter that we talked about in Philadelphia, who was another trans person who had some mental conditions and went out and shot people, including a 2-year-old boy and a 13-year-old boy. Well, it would appear that the shooter, when he was actually picked up by police Monday night, told them that his shooting spree was an attempt to help authorities address the city's gun violence crisis, and that a deity would be sending more people to help, according to sources familiar with the investigation. But he's not crazy, right? Nobody wants to call that out because it doesn't look right on the side of a beer can, doesn't look good on a flag. You can't put a billboard up there. It's easier for these people to rationalize the wackos out there than it is to actually work, which actually means you have to try to get somebody help. They don't care about that. This nutbag told responding officers who made the arrest that they had done a good job. He also told them that the gunfire, which spanned several blocks and struck people, including the 2-year-old child, was an attempt to help police because all these guys are out there killing people. This nut job later told detectives that Yahweh, a Hebrew name for God, would be sending more people to help. Cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Sometimes when you see an obvious sign, you recognize it as not a clue, but an obvious sign. You have all your obvious signs right here, all in one big package. But this person is not going to be treated like a mentally ill patient. They're going to be treated as somebody probably, likely, embraced by the gun control movement, as somebody who is a victim of gun crime and fell on their sword in the name of gun control. Somehow they're going to spin this. In other words, they have to take advantage of the momentum of this person being in favor of gun control somehow as they kill people. Kind of weird. You guys will remember we had the Louisville shooting where this nutbag went into the bank and shot a bunch of people. Same thing. Said he was doing it in the name of gun control. I would like to know, and I don't think this is a hard thing to do, and actually I think it would be somewhat respectful, even though I think the gun control people are scumbags. I would like to see somebody in the gun control movement come out and distance himself from these people. Talk down on this. Tell them these people are not with us. We don't condone them in any kind of way. I mean, honestly, isn't that the right thing to do? But they should honestly come out and speak harshly against these nutbags and say, you're not on our team. You are not on our team. You are the ones doing the things that we are trying to march and speak out against or whatever. But let everybody know this is not acceptable and stop doing this. As long as they don't call these people out for marching with them, then they are marching with them.
God save the Queen, man.
I'm sorry, I thought this was America. He's so